Good morning,
and welcome to First Baptist Church, Watauga.
and this is your first look at this week's announcements. If you have your worship folders with you, you can follow along as we go over some of these announcements this morning. What do we have first up, Zach?
The first thing I'd like to mention is a week from this Sunday is our first Sunday worship choir. If you're someone that has sung with us in the past, we'd welcome you back this time around. And if you've never sang with us and you're interested, you can come and talk with me. All that I need you to do is show up for our choir practice at 8:45 on Sunday morning. And we'd love to have you join us with our first Sunday worship choir.
Don't forget our Women's Fellowship is going to be November 11th here at the church at 10 a.m. And the last day to register is today. So if you haven't registered for that event and you want to be a part of it, make sure that you get signed up for that today. There are registration forms out in the main hallway. Also, the cost is $25, so if you want to participate, make sure that you go ahead and make that payment of $25. You can do that through texting, you can make that payment online, or you can put that in the offering box. Or we've got an added option just for this. You can give that check directly to Michelle Looney, and she'll make sure to mark you down for this event. So don't forget, that's November 11th for the event, but the last day to register is today.
Hey parents, I'd like to draw your attention to our November 18th food bank service opportunity. Most of you know we've been out there a few times to go help pack and sort food at the Tarrant Area Food Bank. Anyway, some of your youth have already begun to sign up. If you'd like more information about that, you can talk with me. I do need a few more adults to help drive and also just to help be a sponsor for that event. So if you're a parent of a youth and you'd like to go and serve alongside of us, I'd love to have you go with us on that day, November 18th. Just come, let me know, and I'll get you signed up as well. It's always a great time to go and serve together. We have a lot of fun, and we'd love to have you join with us.
It's that time again for Deacon Nominations, and so we would ask that you would utilize the sheet of paper that you'll find in the worship folder to write down the name of a man or men to serve as a deacon here at our church. And of course, we would ask that you would write down their name after prayerful consideration, and that the men that you write down would fall under the qualifications found in 1 Timothy chapter 3. Now you will see that there are some blanks to write down the name of your nominees there, but we would also point you to the list of names that are there, and we would ask that you do not write down the names of these individuals that are currently listed here, because they are already deacons here at First Baptist Watauga. They are currently serving as deacons here at our church, and they do not need to be nominated again. So that list is there for you to know who not to nominate, and then pray about it and write down the name of someone else. And then you can put this sheet, after you've filled it out, you can put it in the offering box so that we can gather those up, or you can bring it by the church office sometime during the week. But we thank you for your prayer, and we thank you for your input on who you believe God is calling to be a deacon here at First Baptist Watauga.
Just want to give you a quick update from Taylor Beck. As you recall, back in September and parts of October, we took up a collection of diapers and wipes to take to ACH services, and they help with adoption and foster families. And so Taylor and Sean really wanted to help get some awareness out there for things that those families need. And also, if you might be interested in how to become a foster family, you can talk with Sean and Taylor. They'd love to talk with you more about that. Anyway, Taylor and her daughter Audrey and Wendy were able to go to ACH services and deliver. I've got some pictures I'm showing here as well. Able to deliver 30 boxes and packages of diapers and a little over 40 packages of wipes that they were able to take to that organization and to help those families in need. So again, a big thank you to those that were able to help out with that. If that's something you'd still like to help out with, you can talk with Taylor or Sean, and they'd love to talk with you more about that and get you plugged in helping ACH services.
Finally this morning, since we're in the last Sunday of October and we've only got 2 months left in 2017, I just wanted to point your attention to the general fund update here in our worship folder. Just at the bottom there, you will see currently we're sitting right at about $33,000 under budget. That means that we're about $33,000 short of making budget this year so far. And so we would just ask that you would be in prayer about the finances here at First Baptist Watauga. Be in prayer about how God would have you to give and to give faithfully to the ministries here at First Baptist Watauga. And so I just want to remind you that you can give your tithes and offerings through the offering boxes at the 4 main exits here in the auditorium. You can give online through online giving, and then you can also text your gift in. And so we have multiple ways that you can give here to First Baptist Watauga, give to the ministries, and we would just ask that you would be in prayer about that, and that you would just give and give faithfully as the Lord has called you to. Now, we want to worship the Lord this morning, so why don't we stand together and do that right now?